moms, daughters, and those special I love yous. David Stinson is a fourth-generation jeweler committed to making those events the very best. Come see their showroom of one-of-a-kind jewelry in downtown McMinnville, or follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Diamond Jewelry Company. They sell memories.
During these times we live in, where new vehicle inventory is extremely low, here at Ed Rogers Valley Ford, ordering a new vehicle is a breeze. Ed Rogers Valley Ford is continuing to provide the best customer service from our fully trained new vehicle sales staff. Also, one of the largest pre-owned vehicle selections in the Upper Cumberland area, with over 100 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. And don't forget, Ed Rogers Valley Ford will buy your car even if you don't buy theirs. Ed Rogers Valley Ford, Highway 111 across from the Walmart in Sparta, or visit us at edrogersvalleyford.com.
Home is where the heart is. It's also where your valuables, your vehicle, and your family is. So it's safe to say, if it's at home, you probably want to protect it. Luckily, no matter where your home is or the things that matter the most, Farm Bureau Insurance is never far away. Your local agent, Kevin Roten, is just up the road. Located at 6282 Manchester Highway, that's the light at Bridgestone, Farm Bureau Insurance has you covered for auto, home, and life insurance. For a free quote and great customer service, stop by the Farm Bureau office in Morrison today. Call 668-7075, because at the end of the day, we treat people right, and that's why we're Tennessee's insurance company.
Why did you open up Newt's Barbecue in Rock Island?
I wanted to share some old-time recipes that came from my family and other people around here that's been in business a long time.
And what makes your barbecue so good?
Well, it goes back about 30 years ago when Pope Taylor taught me to barbecue. Been barbecuing ever since.
What are your hours of operation?
Right now, we're running every day except Tuesday, 11 to 7. If you're running late and call me, I'll wait on you. So that I'm not a restaurant. I'm a kitchen away from my home.
92.1, The Ticket.
We're back with Coach Matt Turner, head coach of the Warren County Pioneers. Coach, you've had a lot of heat to deal with this week. How have you been able to manage?
Well, the good thing is everybody's had to deal with it, but we started out, and it, like you said, it is something to manage as far as, because it's going to be hot tonight. So we got to keep the kids acclimated to it and keep them prepared for it. But at the same time, we made some adjustments in our schedule this week. We practiced outside Monday and Tuesday, normal times after school. But Wednesday and Thursday, we actually went at 5:30 in the morning, which I think done two things. It allowed us to practice to the full without any restrictions, because TWSAA's got a lot of restrictions to prevent any kind of heat illnesses. But it also allowed the kids to come in. We got a good workout in, good practice, and then they go to school, and then they get to go home and get off their feet and hydrate and rest and study film and different things of that nature. So, and it may be something that we try to incorporate later on down the season, because I think it could be something that's very beneficial. But yeah, that's how we handled it, and hopefully, and of course, pushing the kickoff back 30 minutes. Playing like we used to. It seemed like all the games used to be at 7:30. I don't know when it changed back at 7, but either way, it's and that's part of football in August. It's kind of the dog days. So.
How much do we know about White County?
Obviously we got a new head coach, but I feel like he's kind of the same cut of the same cloth as I am. He's kind of I think he's a Livingston Academy boy, but he was been at White County for a while under Coach Frazier, that did a heck of a job last year, and took over the job. So it looks like on film they're well coached and tough and strong, and obviously they don't, well, I'm glad Dow graduated last year, but they still got some playmakers, and of course their quarterback Pinion, he is a tough competitor, and he's the guy that we've got to stop tonight.
All right, Coach, best of luck. Let's get us a win.
Yes, sir, and go Pioneers.
Hi, I'm Tommy Foster, owner of Foster & Foster Realty and Auction Company. We understand that buying or selling a home is more than just a transaction. It is a life-changing experience. That's why our team of seasoned real estate professionals are dedicated to providing exceptional, personalized service. We take great pride in the relationships we build and always work relentlessly on the client's behalf to help them achieve their real estate goals. Let us be your real estate go-to. Give us a call at 473-6010, Foster & Foster.
Tricia here with Jason Lewis. Summer is in full swing. Jason, everyone keeps talking about how much you paid them for their trade-ins.
It's true, Trish. We are paying top dollar for trades. And when I say top dollar, I mean top dollar. When you combine that with the 0% that's available on new cars, the rebates and discounts on new cars, it's going to only equal one thing, and that's happy customers.
Trade in and trade up during the Make This the Summer event.
Come in today, folks, and join the Jason Lewis Automotive family.
120 Auto Lane in Sparta, right across from the Walmart, and online anytime at jasonlewisautomotive.com. See dealer for full details.
Want to know how you can earn $1 credit every month? Change your billing preference to emailed bill or e-bill. You can start adding to your piggy bank $1 each month just for choosing e-bill with MES. And by the way, e-bill has other advantages. You get to see your bill sooner, as soon as it's produced. No need to wait on the mail. You get to view your bill from your email on your computer or on your smartphone. Use the MES Power app to change your preference from paper to e-bill and earn $1 a month. Who says a dollar doesn't buy much? Shining the light on your future since 1939.
Mudbum's Family Sports Grill is now offering a meat and three for only $10. Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday is meatloaf, Tuesday ham, Wednesday fried pork chops, Thursday turkey and dressing, and Friday catfish. Mudbum's Family Sports Grill is located in the Northgate Shopping Center. Give them a call at 931-507-2867 or just come to the place to be just winging it.
92.1 The Ticket.
Send you the play-by-play tonight as the Warren County Pioneers take on the White County Warriors. Going to be a full house again tonight, a very hot and humid evening. Thankfully, the sun has already gone down behind the trees over beyond the west stands. And so we're about ready for football.
What a brutal week it's been heat-wise. I mean, it's been rough if you've had to work outside and just the humidity here. But hopefully next week will be a little bit. Hopefully we've hydrated this week and the cramps won't be an issue this week.
We have had the coin toss. The Warren County Band is on the field getting ready to welcome the Pioneers from the south end zone. White County masked to the north end zone, and they make their way to the sideline, and here come the Pioneers. We'll be back with the kickoff in just a moment.
Inventory and more at ReddickBrownFord.com or call 668-2177. That's Reddick Brown Ford, where they know it takes hard work, dedication, and heart to succeed.
92.1 The Ticket.
In red jerseys with blue numerals, red football pants and white helmets. White County with white jerseys, maroon numerals, maroon football pants and maroon helmets.
White County comes in. They won last week, I think over Silverdale. Watched a lot of film on that this week, and I guarantee you they're not going to play the same caliber of football. Silverdale kind of struggled last week on film, but Warren County keeps its head up, keeps building on what it did last week. We're going to have a good football game.
Warren County is going to have to watch Trent Pinion, the White County quarterback. He is an athlete.
He's good.
He's a playmaker.
Yes, he is. Very elusive running the ball and calls his number quite often.
Kicking off for White County will be Noah Skeeth. Warren County will be moving from your left to your right as you listen. Skeeth tees it up. The Squibber taken by an up man at the 20. Out to the 25, 30, 35 to the 37-yard line.
That's about all he has on his kicks from what I've seen. He's not a very powerful.
Harris with the return for Warren County. Pioneers will go to work. 1st and 10 from their own 37. Glad to have you with us tonight on 92.1 The Ticket. WCS-TV, Channel 180, and YouTube. A lot of ways to catch the Pioneers in action tonight.
Looks like the play clock on the end zone is not working.
Earlier, they were looking for somebody to run the game clock.
I'm not sure what we're holed up on right now, trying to get it running, I guess.
It's down to 11:43.
The play clocks on the end zone, though, they're not working either. So.
No. Well, we rarely use those anyway. All right, Warren County lines it up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They come with one wide out to the near side. Van Buren under center. Sends a man in motion, gives to the motion man, trying the near side, cuts inside. That is going to be Robledo. He'll get only about a yard.
Never set the edge on that one. Had a good jet sweep and some blockers, but never could set the edge.
Isaiah Robledo picks up about a half a yard. He had a heck of a game last week.
Player of the game.
Yes, MVP.
He did well.
2nd down, we'll call it 2nd and 9. Receiver to the left side. Van Buren under center. Rolling left, looking, in trouble, now rolling right. Looking for a receiver, going to have to throw it, and it's going to be intercepted.
That is not throwing it away.
Very ill-advised throw by Robledo, by Van Buren, rather. And it is picked off by Antonio Purvis.
I'm not sure what he was looking at there, but
they may say he trapped it. The officials are discussing it.
Ineligible receiver.
Eligible receiver downfield. Of course, that will be declined. And so a turnover for Warren County to start this game. Yeah, he'd have been more advised to just throw it away.
He was out of the pocket. He could get it out of bounds or somewhere. You just never want to throw back across the middle of the field like that.
And so White County will have possession. 1st and 10 at the midfield stripe. Trip Pinion, the quarterback, he's back in the shotgun. 2 receivers left and 2 right. White County getting the play called in from the sideline. Owen Adams, the running back. High snap, he's going to keep it. And he will go nowhere.
Good job.
Pioneers were ready for Trip Pinion. And he may lose a yard. He will. It's going to be 2nd down 11.
It's that quarterback power he likes to run. And
2 receivers left, 2 right. Pinion back in the shotgun.
Watch for the bubble at the top of the field.
Pinion takes a stab, going to run it again. He'll get past midfield, but not much. He'll get it down to the Warren County 47. And that'll bring up 3rd down. It will be 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 from the Pioneer 47. Warren County got the ball first, turned it over on an interception. Now this is White County's first possession.
The referee sent one player out of the huddle.
Saw a lot of that last week.
Yeah.
White County lines it up. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Now 3 receivers to the right side. Sends a man in motion to the near side. Pinion back to throw. Flag on the play. Pinion getting pressure. Now throws. It is going to be complete at the 25-yard line, but we got a flag on the play. Is in the backfield.
Oh, that's going to be procedure. Illegal shift.
Illegal shift by WAKI County. That'll negate a good play.
Still showed his scrambling ability and being able to throw across the middle like that and find a receiver. He can sling it.
Yeah, they'll put the ball down at the WAKI County 48. It will be 3rd and 12. Two receivers left, 2 right for the Warriors. Pinion sends a man in motion. High snap. Pinion comes down with it. He's in trouble and falls down at the 32-yard line. High snap. Pinion bobbled it, and that threw off everything.
Yep, good job. Pioneer defense stepped up then. They gave up one big play, but due to the penalty, it was called back. So.
And so the Warriors will be in punt formation. Back to punt for Sparta. Demarius Dowell. Be 4th and 27.
Hurry.
I think they took too much time. Delay of game against WAKI County.
You can just feel it, can't you? Get that internal clock that goes off in your head. You just kind of know when it's.
Well, the play clocks are not on tonight. Well, they're not working, but they're not on. They'll put the ball back at the 28. Snap is there. The punt is away. High spiral. Fair catch called for. And WAKI County is going to let it bounce and probably should have made the catch because that is going to roll and be down inside the 15.
About a 20-yard mistake right there. I don't know if he lost the ball or what, but.
They'll put the ball back at the WAKI County 14. That used to drive Bobby Newby crazy.
It does any coach. That's why you got him back there to catch the thing. So
drove him crazy when he helped me in the press box. Receiver left side. Van Buren under center. Van Buren hands it off. Truex up the middle to the 20. Still battling as he makes his way out to the 25.
Good run right there. That's hard nose.
TJ Truex picks up the first down. The first National Bank first down for the Pioneers.
Seen a lot of under center tonight for the Pioneers. These first two offense, last week is all pistol formation.
WAKI County 1st and 10 at their own 25. Wide out to the right side. Van Buren under center. Hands it off up the middle. That is Truex again.
Ball's on the ground.
This time he's hit at the 25 for no gain. We'll see. Okay, WAKI County apparently recovered.
Notice the play before he hadn't really tucked that in. He's got to secure that ball in traffic.
No gain. It's going to be 2nd down 10. 7:10 to go in the opening quarter. No score from Nunley Stadium. Two receivers left. Warren County moving from your left to your right. Now Van Buren back in the shotgun. Rolling left. Throws. It is complete. And out of bounds past the 30. They're going to mark him at the 30. That will bring up third down.
Third and short, a little bit more manageable.
3rd and 5. Packed house tonight. People sitting on the hillsides. That's what you want.
Yeah, we knew we'd have a big one tonight with White County coming in.
Two receivers right. Van Buren in the shotgun. Back to throw. Pass is going to be incomplete. Intended for Robledo.
Kind of left that hanging, didn't he?
Yeah.
Of course, the band.
That's Harris, not Robledo.
White County's band was over on their hash mark. They was playing loud.
Yeah, they were. They cranked it up. Going to be 4th and 5, and looks like Warren County is going to punt it away. Aaron Duggan into punt. Punt is away. Kind of a wobbly kick. Takes a lateral bounce. Now takes a Sparta roll. It'll be down at the 43. So Warren County unable to get much going, and we'll see what White County can do on their second possession. 6.5 minutes to go in the first quarter, and no score. Got a hydration timeout.
After last week, they're probably going to put a couple of them in there.
We'll take it with them. Back in just a moment.
And you can find out all the events that we have going on. We hope that you have a great day. Take care, and God bless.
Are you thinking about buying your first home, or maybe downsizing, or upgrading from your current home? Is it just time for a change? Paul Holder Realty and Auction Company can answer all your questions about buying or selling. Paul Holder Realty and Auction Company is a family-owned business that's been serving Middle Tennessee since 1955. Stop by their office today at 108 East Main Street in McMinnville, or give them a call at 931-473-7321 to get the area's hardest working real estate company working for you. Firm license number 33.
92.1, The Ticket.
A half yard short of the first down marker. So 2nd and 1 at the Warren County 46. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Pinion back to throw. Quick pass is going to be caught over the middle at the 40. Purvis making the catch. And that'll be a first down for the Warriors.
It's a quick hitch right there, about a 5 to 8 yard hitch, and he's hitting it on stride.
They'll mark the ball at the Warren County 39. Now 3 receivers right, 1 left. Pinion in the shotgun. Pinion will keep it up the middle.
Ball.
He'll go down. Ball comes out.
Warren County
has recovered.
Good job.
The Pioneers recover the fumble.
He took a shot on that ball, and
he did.
It come out. Get a replay on that.
The Pioneers will have it at their own 33. 5:25 to go in the opening quarter here at Nunley Stadium. Still no score. Boy, White County brought everybody, didn't they? Look at that crowd over there.
It's a good crowd from White County.
Wide out to the left side. Van Buren in the shotgun. And Warren County a little mix up. Two in motion.
I think we may have defense.
Actually, this may be offsides. It will be. So we'll go against White County. It's going to be 1st and 5 from the 39. The Pioneers come with a wide out to the near side. Van Buren under center. Hands it off to Robledo. He gets nowhere.
Nothing there.
Actually, I think that may have been Harris. That was Harris. So he's 2nd down to 7 from the 37. Loss of 2. We got a man down for White County, cramping, apparently. That'd be my guess.
He was there and then all of a sudden went down.
Yeah. Injury timeout. We'll be right back. Still no score. That'd be my guess.
There and then all of a sudden went down.
The State Representative, Tennessee House Speaker Cameron Sexton. Over the last decade, with new leadership, our economy has thrived. It is simple. Focus on the people, not the government. So we cut your taxes by $2.1 billion, reduce red tape, and make government work for you. And as a result, we have seen unprecedented growth and over 492,000 new jobs. I'm Cameron Sexton. People before politics, more than a slogan, it is my promise.
Have you been to Tea Time at the Elementary in Morrison? Whether you feel like visiting the driving range or hosting a tournament with friends, their outdoor-indoor golf simulator feels true to the game. Play with the stunning visual detail on more than 150 courses, both real-world and fictional. Challenge your friends to golf skills suited for beginners and pros, or get in some practice swings. Rain or shine, give them a call at 931-773-7529. Anytime is Tea Time.
92.1, The Ticket.
2nd down 7. Van Buren under center. Sends a receiver split out to the right side. Man goes in motion. Hand off to the near side. That is going to be Robledo. Loses his footing and goes down after a gain of only about a yard.
He only lost his footing because he was dodging that linebacker in the hole. Defense played that one well. He was lucky to get what he got.
He'll be at the 38-yard line, 3rd down 6. Getting down to the 4th-minute mark. Now the referee sends Latina to the sideline. Apparent equipment problem.
Let me get somebody in there then.
Yeah. Warren County will get Brian Holdwin in. 3rd down 6. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Van Buren in the shotgun. Van Buren back to throw, getting pressure. Running to the right side. He will be dragged down for a loss back at the 33.
He wasn't about to throw that one out of bounds, was he?
No. Wisely kept it. He's just not getting any time to throw.
He's really not there.
And so again, the Pioneers will be in punt formation. Back deep is Peyton Simpson. Ball marked at the 33. Duggan standing back at the 20. Takes the snap. And the punt is away, and it's a good one. Simpson chasing it. Comes down with it at the 30. Trying the far side. He gets by some tacklers, and he's going to make it a good return as he moves it out to midfield.
We had 3 guys over there that had it surrounded, and somehow he split them.
Duggan comes up limping.
I hope he just got a cramp and nothing else.
Don't need your kicker getting hurt.
No, it was a great punt. He just kind of over-punted his coverage really there. And
first down, White County at the midfield stripe. 2:42 to go in the opening quarter. Still no score. White County comes with 3 receivers left and 1 right. Pinion, he's going to run it, trying the near side. Gets outside, and he'll be dragged down. Nice play.
Good job by the defense just stretching that out toward the sideline until more help came.
Aiden Looper making the tackle. He'll get 4 on the carry. It'll be second down 6. Warriors come with 3 receivers right and 1 left. Pinion takes the snap, drops back, quick pass over the middle is incomplete. Do it a little behind the intended receiver. That'll bring up third down.
It's that little hitch area again. They've thrown it a couple of times. I think they found a soft spot in the Pioneer defense.
Pass was intended for Simpson. It'll be 3rd and 6. Warriors with 3 receivers right, 1 left. On the keeper, this is the quarterback, Pinion. He'll have the first down as he moves it inside the 40 to the 37. So 1st and 10 Warriors. In Warren County territory at the 37. Again, 3 receivers to the right side, 1 left. Pinion hands it off this time, trying the right side. Warren County stringing it out very well.
Good job.
And he'll go down, possibly for a yard loss.
Yeah, great open field tackle out there.
That was JoJo Dowell, the running back. Connor Williams making the tackle. 2nd and 11. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Pinion, quick pass over the middle. It's going to be caught at the 30. That is Purvis making the catch. Well, Pinion just gets rid of it quickly.
Yeah, it's just in that little area right there. They found something.
Yeah. Going to be 3rd and 4. Two receivers right, 2 left. Empty backfield. He's going to keep it. Pinion zigzagging. He gets it inside the 25.
He's just elusive.
About the 24. Yeah, that's another first down for the Warriors.
He's just real shifty and.
Well, time for one while they're going to let it run out. That'll be the end of the first quarter. At the end of 1, your score, Warren County nothing, White County nothing. Back in just a moment. In just a moment.
Getting a loan can sometimes be confusing and intimidating. You may have questions before you make the decision to borrow money. If you need help with a car, home, or personal loan, I'd be glad to talk it over with you. Come by and see me, Meredith Woodley, or any of our lending team. At Security Federal Savings Bank, we look forward to helping you find the answers you need to feel at ease with your next purchase. That's Security Federal Savings Bank, the friendliest bank in town. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Want to know how you can earn $1 credit every month? Change your billing preference to emailed bill or e-bill. You can start adding to your piggy bank $1 each month just for choosing e-bill with MES. And by the way, e-bill has other advantages. You get to see your bill sooner, as soon as it's produced. No need to wait on the mail. You get to view your bill from your email on your computer or on your smartphone. Use the MES Power app to change your preference from paper to e-bill and earn $1 a month. Who says a dollar doesn't buy much? Shining the light on your future since 1939.
92.1 The Ticket.
And the White County side is full. That's what you like to see here at Nunley.
Absolutely. I'm going to give a shout out tonight. We come in tonight to a big surprise up here in the press box. Our culinary arts department out there fixed a big spread back here. Meat, the chicken enchiladas and nachos. Man, it was really good.
It was.
The cake was some Italian. Trey, I can't pronounce it, but let me tell you, it was unbelievable. And let's give a big shout out to Linda Parrish. She's the director out there at Culinary Arts, doing a great job, and just give her tip of our hats out to the students that prepared all that.
Absolutely. They did a great job. First and 10, White County at the Warren County 23. White County moving the ball. Behind the running of the quarterback Pinion, and then some quick passes over the middle. They're moving. White County comes with 3 receivers left, 1 right. White County now moving from your left to your right. Pinion hands it off this time. Hole opens inside the 20, down to the 17. That is Isaiah Kelso on the carry. Gives it down to the 18. It will be second down and 6. Just underway in the second period here at Nunley on a hot, muggy evening. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Pinion going to keep it this time. Up the middle, spins, and goes down for a minimal gain, maybe 2. That'll bring up third down. Trip Pinion's also a pretty good basketball player as well for this White County team. He's an athlete. It's going to be 3rd and 3. At the 16. Pinion in the shotgun, 2 receivers right, 2 left. Quick pass to the near side. It's going to be caught. And he will get it past the 10, down to the 9. Making the catch is Gage Stevenson. And that'll be another first down for the Warriors.
Just chipping away right down the field. Pioneers going to have to.
Yeah, White County lining it up quick. They're going to hand it off. He's hit in the backfield, still getting away. Now he's going to be pushed out of bounds. He'll lose yardage, a couple of yards.
We had 2 missed tackles, but they kept stringing it out, forcing it wide, and we finally got the 3rd one come up there. So good job by the Pioneers stringing that.
Sims on the carry. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 13. Three receivers right, 1 left. Sims in the backfield. Makes that Kelso in the backfield. They give to Kelso. Gets away from one tackler, tries to turn it inside, nothing doing. He'll be thrown for another loss. That was not Kelso, that was Sims. And they're throwing me off. Ball back into 16. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Three receivers left, one right. Dowell in the backfield. Pinion back to throw. Rolling. Now running. He'll be hit and run out of bounds at the 11. So it will be 4th and goal from the 11.
See what kind of kicker they got. If they decide. They're not coming on, are they?
I don't think so. I think they're going to go for it. Ball marked at the 12. So 4th and goal at the 12 for the Warriors. They're going to take a timeout. 8:45 to go in the second quarter. No score. We'll be right back. 4th and goal at the 12 for the Warriors. They're going to take a timeout. 8:45 to go in the second quarter. No score. We'll be right back.
Come on in and see how good it feels. You'll always be treated right when you arrive at Ed Rogers Chevrolet Buick with the new Chevrolet and Buick vehicles, plus a great selection of quality used vehicles. At Ed Rogers Chevrolet Buick, there's also an outstanding service department, proud to be family owned for over 50 years. Come on in and see how good it feels. Get that great feeling of saving money today at Ed Rogers Chevrolet Buick in Sparta and EdRogersChevy.net.
Why did you open up Newt's Barbecue in Rock Island?
I wanted to share some old-time recipes that came from my family and other people around here that's been in business a long time.
And what makes your barbecue so good?
Well, it goes back about 30 years ago when Pope Taylor taught me to barbecue. Been barbecuing ever since.
What are your hours of operation?
Right now, we're running every day except Tuesday, 11 to 7. If you're running late and call me, I'll wait on you. So that I'm not a restaurant. I'm a kitchen away from my home.
92.1, The Ticket.
Let's see if the Pioneers can make a stop here, get the ball back. White County comes with 3 receivers left, 1 right. Pinion in the shotgun, takes the snap. Pinion drops back, looking. Getting pressured. Running. And he'll be run out of bounds.
Good job.
Short of the goal line. Warren County will have it. Warren County holds. And the drive is stalled for White County.
Good defensive stand right there.
Let's see where he went out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be around the 5 or 6. So Warren County's got a long way to go. 1st and 10 from their own 6, but they stopped him.
Yeah, good defensive stand there, and now let's see. We got to get something going on offense here.
Yeah, Warren County with 1 first down in the first half. Now they come with kind of a tight formation. Pitch goes to Robledo, slips and falls, and he'll be taken down for a loss.
Just not getting a lot of push up front right now.
Yeah, trying to run the ball and get out of that hole, but no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Second and 11, actually. Loss of a yard. Wide out to the right side. Backs in the I formation. Back to throw goes Van Buren. Throws over the middle. It is intercepted by White County. And down inside the 10-yard line.
Man.
Pass right over the middle.
It was. I mean,
Now the officials conferring. There's a flag. Ineligible downfield. It'll be declined. And White County in great field position.
That was going to hurt there.
Yeah. Second interception thrown by Van Buren tonight. Van Buren has missed a couple of practices. He's been under the weather this week. Hasn't got to practice a lot. To be first and goal from the 8 for the Warriors. .746 to go in the half. Still no score. Warriors come with 2 receivers right, 1 left. Pinion going to keep it up the middle. And he'll be stopped for minimal gain. Only about a yard. They'll bring up second and goal. Next Friday night, we'll be on the road. We go to Lebanon. Take on the Blue Devils. 2 receivers right, 1 left. On the keeper, this is going to be Pinion. As he moves the pile inside the 5, close to the goal line. We got a flag coming out. We'll check out the marker. Procedure penalty against the Warriors. And so that will put the ball back at the 12-yard line. Second and goal. Getting down to the 7-minute mark here in the first half. Still no score. 2 receivers left, 1 right for the Warriors. Back to throw. Now going to run it. Zigging and zagging, and he'll get down to the 5.
Boy, he does. He's got a lot of twists and turns, doesn't he?
Pinion is slippery. They'll mark him at the 6. No, at the 5. So third and goal from the 5.
Big stand with the defense again. Yep. You know it's 2.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Rolling to the near side, pass to the end zone is incomplete.
Had him on a slant right there and just threw it behind him.
And it's going to be 4th and goal. That was intended for Stevenson.
There's a flag on the play here, or?
I didn't see one.
Down here, we got one official talking on the field.
Yeah.
So we're going to back him up, so.
Ineligible downfield. White County's ready to go, but they're going to have to back it up, I think.
I think they're declining to make it 4th down.
Okay. So it will be 4th down from the 5. 4th and goal.
No, now they're backing it up.
Now they're going to back it up. So 3rd and goal from the 10. Pinion rolling right, looking. Now throwing to the end zone. It is touchdown Warriors. What a catch.
Yeah, good catch right there. Now we got a flag for excessive celebration.
Great catch. I believe that was Purvis coming down with it. Yeah, flag coming after the catch was made. So let's see what the ref's going to say. Coming over to talk to Coach Matt Turner.
Unless he called it against one of our guys for...
Yeah, Warren County may have had something to say. Dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike against White County. Touchdown counts.
See if they run a swinging gate here. See if Warren County's prepared for it. They're not lining up like they are. Warren County going to take a timeout.
Timeout call by the Pioneers. We'll be right back.
And they're going to take a timeout.
Timeout call by the Pioneers. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Tommy Foster, owner of Foster & Foster Realty and Auction Company. We understand that buying or selling a home is more than just a transaction. It is a life-changing experience. That's why our team of seasoned real estate professionals are dedicated to providing exceptional, personalized service. We take great pride in the relationships we build and always work relentlessly on the client's behalf to help them achieve their real estate goals. Let us be your real estate go-to. Give us a call at 473-6010, Foster & Foster.
Citizens Tri-County Bank is proud to support Warren County Pioneer Athletics. These sports build character, integrity, and goodwill, all traits vital to success. It's the same mentality in which we do banking. Since 1972, Citizens Tri-County Bank has been serving customers across this region with the highest customer service standards. Stop by any of our 4 locations in McMinnville and Warren County and experience a different kind of banking atmosphere. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank you'll ever need. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
92.1, The Ticket.
Looks like they're going to go for 2. Got the swinging gate.
So we had to call timeout because we were not.
And it's going to be a keeper by Pena, and he gets it in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And with 5:42 to go in the second period, it's White County 8, Warren County nothing. Back in a moment. With 5:42 to go in the second period, it's White County 8, Warren County nothing. Back in a moment.
No more sorting meds, waiting in line, or chasing down refills. Graves Family Pharmacy is now offering Pack My Meds, an easy way to take your daily medication. Here's how it works. We work directly with your doctors to save you time and frustration. We monitor and sort all of your prescriptions and supplements by date and time. Organize them into pouch packages so you can pick them up with no wait. No more requests for refills and no more sorting. The best part, we offer this service at no extra cost to our patients. We do it all for you at Graves Family Pharmacy. Call us at 473-6418. Our goal with Pack My Meds is to simplify your life.
Hi, this is Alex Nath at Champion Chevrolet GMC of McMinnville. I want to personally invite you to our sizzling summer clearance sale. We've got the country's hottest small SUVs like the Chevy Trax and Trailblazer, and they start about $22,000. Or you can save up to $8,000 on the Silverado or Sierra. I'm Alex Nath.
And I'm Amanda Nath.
We put the family in family-owned business.
And our family will save your family a lot of money.
Champion of McMinnville, 1600 Sparta Street or championchevy.com.
92.1, The Ticket.
Yeah, they had an unsportsmanlike penalty after the touchdown, so they're going to make them kick it from the 25. Noah Skeeth will kick it off. County hasn't been able to get anything going offensively. A couple of turnovers. There's a squibber. Picked up, bobbled. It's on the ground. There's a scramble at the midfield stripe.
That's why he kicks it like that. That thing bouncing around.
Warren County recovered at midfield.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. So good field position for the Pioneers at midfield. Let's see if they can do something with it. White County hasn't given Van Buren much time to throw. And a couple of passes have been off the mark, intercepted. Well, it took Warren County a while to get started last week. Looks like that's could be the case again this week.
Yeah, getting off to a slow start here.
Pioneers come with 3 receivers left, 1 right. Warren County moving from your right to your left. Van Buren in the shotgun. Van Buren back to throw. Now he's on the run. Throws, it's out of bounds, incomplete.
Really surprised they don't call grounding on that because he was going down.
The referee's giving it a look, but no flag. He has just been on the run through the whole first half.
He really has.
2nd and 10 from the 50. Pioneers come with 2 receivers right, 2 left. Van Buren, quick pass is going to be complete to Robledo. He'll move it to the 41 of the Warriors. About a yard shy of the first down. Third down and 1. Got a Warrior cramping over on the far side.
Looks like Van Buren. I know he's running for his life tonight, but a lot of his passes just don't have a whole lot of zip to them.
Well, as we said, he has been under the weather and not making excuses for it, but he has missed some practice. And like a lot of folks, been under the weather lately.
And it can zap you, no doubt.
Warrior sitting up over there. We think he's cramping. They're tending to him. That is Peyton Simpson as he's left off the field. 3rd and 1 for the Pioneers from the Warrior 41. 4:50 to go in the half. White County leads 8-0. The Pioneers come with 2 receivers right. Van Buren in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off. Trying to get to the edge and does. He will have the first down. That is Robledo on the carry. Actually, that is Truex.
Good run
on the carry. They'll mark him at the 39 as the first National Bank first down for the Pioneers. Only their 2nd of the game.
Maybe that's something to start now.
Yeah. 1st and 10 Pioneers from the Warrior 39. 2 receivers right. Van Buren hands it off inside to Robledo, looking for some running room. Not much there as he'll pick up maybe 2, maybe 3.
That inside trap again, and there just wasn't much there.
Well, they'll only give him the 47.5. So a gain of 1.5 yards. Could be 2nd down 9. White County leading 8-0. Getting on the board just moments ago. Wide out near side. Van Buren under center. Van Buren hands it off to Robledo. He is caught in the backfield and spun down back at the 44-yard line.
Well, offensive line is not picking anything up tonight right now.
That'll be a big loss on the play. That is going to bring up 3rd and 15. They'll mark him at the 42. So 3rd and 13. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Van Buren in the shotgun. Drops back to throw, rolling left, in trouble. Now throws over the middle, got him, man. It is caught for a first down at the 22-yard line.
He just threw that one up because he had 3 guys on him.
That was Truex making the catch. And that is a First National Bank first down for the Pioneers. Two receivers right, 2 left. Van Buren back in the shotgun. Van Buren drops back, throws, complete and dropped. Intended for Hoagland. He had it for an instant. Just couldn't hang on to it. Second down 10 from the Warrior 22. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Van Buren in the shotgun. Rolling left, looking, throwing to the end zone, and it's incomplete. Well, hit him right in the hands.
Oh, right there. That was a good pass.
As Adams, the intended receiver, had a defender right in front of him. I'm sure that's what threw him off, but it hit him right in the hands.
Man, you got to make that play for your quarterback.
Gonna be 3rd and 10 from the 22. Two receivers right and 2 left. They show blitz. Van Buren rolling right. Now throws. It is going to be complete at the 10-yard line. Giving some ground. Inside to the 5. Touchdown, Pioneers.
Good job. Good hard running right there.
That is Cal Latina.
Yes, great play.
Cal Latina, the transfer from Arizona. What a run after the catch.
Wow, there's one. Two, 3, gonna be 4. About 4 broke tackles right there to get in there.
And Warren County will line up for 2. Van Buren back in the shotgun, now flags. Illegal substitution by Warren County. Apparently we had too many on the field.
That ref, he threw the flag and almost he threw it over the offensive line.
Yeah, he did. They'll move the ball back to the 8. That's where Warren County will try to go for 2. But the Pioneers were on the board. I think the Pioneers are going to take them a timeout. We'll take it with them. It's 8-6. 2-point conversion pending. Back in a moment. think the Pioneers are going to take them a timeout. We'll take it with them. It's 8-6. 2-point conversion pending. Back in a moment.
Are you thinking about buying your first home, or maybe downsizing, or upgrading from your current home? Is it just time for a change? Paul Holder Realty and Auction Company can answer all your questions about buying or selling. Paul Holder Realty and Auction Company is a family-owned business that's been serving Middle Tennessee since 1955. Stop by their office today at 108 East Main Street in McMinnville, or give them a call at 931-473-7321 to get the area's hardest working real estate company working for you. Firm license number 33.
Need a fun place for the whole family? Look no further. Check out Detention at the Elementary is your family entertainment center fun for the whole family. You can grab a bite on the all-you-can-eat salad bar or check out their menu and hit the arcade, eat, play, repeat. It's that simple. Whether it's a birthday party, special events, or a night out, there's fun to be had for all ages. Give them a call today at 931-773-7529.
92.1 The Ticket.
Dug it in to attempt the extra point. The holder is Van Buren. Snap is down. And the kick is blocked. So the extra point trying no good.
And one penalty there, just too many men on the field. It's illegal set.
Yep.
Killed us on that. Hey, we scored though. We went downfield, scored. That's a good thing.
So 1:18 to go in the half. It's White County 8, Warren County 6. Back in a moment.
Went downfield, scored. That's a good thing.
So 1:18 to go in the half. It's White County 8, Warren County 6. Back in a moment.
Tired of waiting on that IT company to finally get to your issue? Sick of having someone or yourself having to wear the IT hat? Well, in the words of Uncle Joey, cut it out. Ben Lomond Connect's managed IT team is here. From security awareness training, firewall installation and management, antivirus and malware protection updates, to disaster recovery, cloud backup, and much more, you can let the BLC managed IT crew carry the load for a single project or every day. So cut it out and replace it with BLC's managed IT. For more, go to benlomondconnect.com. Some exclusions may apply.
With the changing of the seasons, Middle Tennessee is a beautiful place to be. Now is the perfect time to purchase or remodel your home, or to buy that boat, camper, or land you've been looking at. This is Matt Ritchie, loan officer at Security Federal, and I'm here to help make these dreams a reality. So whether you're ready to make a big purchase, invest for retirement, or just establish your credit, come see us at Security Federal. We are the local bank with smiling faces, always happy to help you. See why we are known as the friendliest bank in town. Security Federal, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
92.1 The Ticket.
Back deep for White County is Xavier Gamblin.
Ball fell off tee again, and there's not that much wind blowing here.
He'll probably make somebody hold it for him. Well, maybe not. Yeah, there's no wind. Here's the kickoff. It'll be taken at the 15 to the 20. Up the middle, 25. He has got one man to beat. Duggan hanging on for dear life, brings him down to the 40. We got a flag back at the 35.
We got a flag and a hat.
Yep.
So
that was a good return and a good touchdown saving tackle by the kicker, Duggan.
Is that another Dowd returning that kick?
I think it was. The officials discuss it. The flag is back here at the 36. Another flag over at the 42. So the officials discuss it. Again, next week we face the Lebanon Blue Devils at Lebanon. Catch what that was.
Well, they started to call something and he went,
Yeah. Well, the officials still discussing it. Holding is the call against White County. Personal foul against Warren County. They'll offset.
Free kick.
Yep.
Let's see, you get a replay on that. I'd like to see where the personal foul on Warren County was.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. There might have been the hold.
Well, Warren County will get the kicking team back out there.
Can't really see the personal foul. It's back here, but
all right, so the Pioneers will kick it again. A little over a minute to go, 1:02 left to play in the half. Pioneers will try to keep the Warriors off the scoreboard in this last minute of play. Can't let them have a return like that again, though. Kick will be taken at the 10-yard line. Down to the 20, 25, 30. Cuts in the middle. Past the 40, out to the 42.
Wow, still too much right there. I know Chris Turner's not going to be happy with that.
That was gambling on the return. 55 seconds to play in the half. White County leading 8-6. They'll mark him at the White County 43. Warriors come with 2 receivers left and 2 right. Back to throw, going long over the middle of the out through everybody. Overthrew everybody.
Yeah, he ran back through that one.
Opinion's got an arm on it. But nobody came close to catching that one. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the White County 43. 46 seconds to play in the half. White County leads 8-6. Warriors line it up. 2 receivers to the right, 2 left. Running back is Sims. Man goes in motion. Give goes to the motion man, trying the near side. And he'll be upended as he gets it out to the 47.
Good job. Pioneers are tracking it down, chasing it to the sideline.
That was Simpson on the carry. It will be 3rd and 6. Clock running, 25 seconds to play. They try to go for it all here. Quick pass to the far side is going to be caught. He'll have the first down. He's going to be thrown down at the Warren County 43 with 9 seconds to go. Clock stops to move the chain.
They'll call a timeout, White County.
Warren County will call a timeout. We'll keep it right here. White County leading it 8-6. Might just start calling them Sparta. They've got it on their uniforms.
Yeah.
And an S on their helmet.
They're Sparta.
Yeah, Sparta.
Sparta.
And they would be okay with that.
Well, we don't care. They got their own radio station over there.
Yeah, that's the Yurt station. I worked there for a couple of years back in the 80s.
Don't tell anybody.
Everybody likes to say Yurt.
Yeah, you don't have to tell anybody that.
Yeah, it was kind of fun to say, though.
Oh, and then Barnes is not doing radio over there, so we can claim him back here now.
Full house here tonight on both sides. Overflow crowd all around the horseshoe.
That just looks good.
That's great.
I know they're wanting a new stadium at the high school, but it's hard to beat this atmosphere.
Yeah. White County coming 1st and 10 from the Warren County 43. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Simpson in the backfield. ...25 seconds
2.5.
Oh, 2.5. 2.5. Wow.
I thought it was 9 just a minute ago. They must have changed it.
I even got my glasses on. 2.5 seconds. Unless they're waiting for them to put more time on the clock. Yeah, I thought it was 9.
It was 9 something a while ago.
I thought it was 9.2. So waiting on the clock operator to put a few more seconds on the clock.
There we go, 10.
10.9, Coach Matt Turner saying. You can hear him all the way up here.
A lot of pleasure in that voice. He's kind of frustrated, I think, with the clock tonight.
They've got 10 seconds. Needs to be 10.9, apparently. 10.5.
They're probably going to go with that.
Okay, 10.5. Time for one, maybe two more plays. Pinion takes the snap. Quick pass to the near side is going to be caught. Looking for running room. Cuts inside. He'll be taken down at the 35. A flag on the play with 3.3 seconds showing on the clock.
I'm going to guess that's going to be holding. This official on this side is very young and energetic.
Could be a hold against WAKI County.
Shouldn't it be I don't know if it should be a time runoff or not.
I don't know if that's
here or not.
Happening in the high school ball.
Be good if it was. We could get out of this half.
And WAKI County is going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in a moment.
Out of this half.
And WAKI County is going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in a moment.
At Heise Incorporated, we have firsthand experience on how difficult it can be for families when a loved one is lost and no arrangements have been made beforehand. Give us a call and we'll make an appointment to discuss your final wishes while no emotions are involved and there is plenty of time to consider your options. It's the best way to get the services you want and stay within the amount you wish to spend. Heise Incorporated, serving McMinnville and the surrounding areas since 1925. We serve because we care.
Citizens Tri-County Bank is proud to support Warren County Pioneer Athletics. These sports build character, integrity, and goodwill, all traits vital to success. It's the same mentality in which we do banking. Since 1972, Citizens Tri-County Bank has been serving customers across this region with the highest customer service standards. Stop by any of our 4 locations in McMinnville and Warren County and experience a different kind of banking atmosphere. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank you'll ever need. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
92.1, The Ticket.
Time score. WAKI County 8, Warren County 6. We'll be back with some numbers at halftime, hopefully, in just a moment.
Hopefully Simmons will send some.
Mileage to sell. Reddick Brown Ford has over $2 million in prime pre-owned inventory. If they don't have what you're looking for, no worries, they can find it at Reddick Brown Ford, located on Manchester Highway. They have brand new Shelbys, Broncos, Raptors, and Mustangs. Check out all the inventory and more at ReddickBrownFord.com or call 668-2177. That's Reddick Brown Ford, where they know it takes hard work, dedication, and heart to succeed.
Why did you open up Newt's Barbecue in Rock Island?
I wanted to share some old-time recipes that came from my family and other people around here that's been in business a long time.
And what makes your barbecue so good?
Well, it goes back about 30 years ago with Pope Taylor taught me to barbecue. Been barbecuing ever since.
What are your hours of operation?
Right now, we're running every day except Tuesday, 11 to 7. If you're running late and call me, I'll wait on you. So that I'm not a restaurant. I'm a kitchen away from my home.
92.1, The Ticket.
The gift of fine jewelry, and no one knows that better than Diamond Jewelry Company. For over 60 years, Diamond Jewelry has been there for that nervous engagement, the wedding vows, the anniversaries, the moms, daughters, and those special I love yous. David Stinson is a fourth-generation jeweler committed to making those events the very best. Come see their showroom of one-of-a-kind jewelry in downtown McMinnville, or follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Diamond Jewelry Company. They sell memories.
Home is where the heart is. It's also where your valuables, your vehicle, and your family is. So it's safe to say, if it's at home, you probably want to protect it. Luckily, no matter where your home is or the things that matter the most, Farm Bureau Insurance is never far away. Your local agent, Kevin Roten, is just up the road. Located at 6282 Manchester Highway, that's the light at Bridgestone, Farm Bureau Insurance has you covered for auto, home, and life insurance. For a free quote and great customer service, stop by the Farm Bureau office in Morrison today. Call 668-7075, because at the end of the day, we treat people right, and that's why we're Tennessee's insurance company.
92.1 The Ticket.
Hi, this is Alex Nath at Champion Chevrolet GMC of McMinnville. I want to personally invite you to our sizzling summer clearance sale. We've got the country's hottest small SUVs like the Chevy Trax and Trailblazer, and they start about $22,000. Or you can save up to $8,000 on the Silverado or Sierra. I'm Alex Nath.
And I'm Amanda Nath.
We put the family in family-owned business.
And our family will save your family a lot of money.
Champion of McMinnville, 1600 Sparta Street or championchevy.com.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. Let me, Sabrina Keaton, help you turn your life goals into accomplishments. Here at Security Federal Savings Bank, we can assist you with buying a car, debt consolidation, purchasing a home, or remodeling your current home. Whatever your needs are, we will keep it simple at Security Federal Savings Bank. We look forward to serving you and building relationships that last generations. Security Federal Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
92.1 The Ticket.
Let's go down and get some of that. All right, maybe not.
See what their next song is.
Sparta leading in this game 8-6. The difference has been a 2-point conversion. Warren County was going to go for 2, got penalized.
And they just knocked them completely out.
Tried to go for 1, and it got blocked.
Small penalties can make big.
Let's catch a little of the White County band. Nice job by the White County High School Marching Band as they perform here at halftime at Nunley Stadium. We'll take a break, come back with more in just a moment. The White County High School Marching Band as they perform here at halftime at Nunley Stadium. We'll take a break, come back with more in just a moment.
Is your money just sitting in an account and not earning any interest? Coffee Bank & Trust offers the best rates for your checking, savings, and money market accounts. Now you can sit back and watch your money grow. Coffee Bank & Trust, a division of Coffee County Bank, your local banking solution. Member FDIC.
During these times we live in, where new vehicle inventory is extremely low, here at Ed Rogers Valley Ford, ordering a new vehicle is a breeze. Ed Rogers Valley Ford is continuing to provide the best customer service from our fully trained new vehicle sales staff. Also, one of the largest pre-owned vehicle selections in the Upper Cumberland area, with over 100 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. And don't forget, Ed Rogers Valley Ford will buy your car even if you don't buy theirs. Ed Rogers Valley Ford, Highway 111 across from the Walmart in Sparta, or visit us at edrogersvalleyford.com.
92.1 The Ticket.
Oh, why won't this work?
Don't lose your cool. Call Black's Heating and Air for a preseason check-in service on your central air conditioning system. It can increase the life and dependability of your unit while reducing the chances of a very sticky situation.
Unbelievable!
Get that air conditioner checked now.
This is Benny Black.
And this is Seth Black with Black's Heating and Air.
Call today, 931-668-0785.
Benny's slogan at Black's Heating and Air is, once you've had Black, you won't go back.
Mention this ad and you can get a discount.
Mudbum's Family Sports Grill is now offering a meat and three for only $10. Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday is meatloaf, Tuesday ham, Wednesday fried pork chops, Thursday turkey and dressing, and Friday catfish. Mudbum's Family Sports Grill is located in the Northgate Shopping Center. Give them a call at 931-507-2867 or just come to the place to be just winging it.
92.1 The Ticket.
Hey everyone, this is Cody Boston, the pulpit minister for the Central Church of Christ, located in downtown McMinnville, Tennessee. We want to invite you to come and join us this Sunday for worship. We have Bible classes for all ages that begin at 9:30 a.m. and worship follows at 10:30. We would love to have you come and worship with us and go to class with us and have a chance to get to know you. You can find us on Facebook and on YouTube. Just look up the Central Church of Christ in McMinnville, Tennessee, and you can find out all the events that we have going on. We hope that you have a great day. Take care, and God bless.
Trisha here with Jason Lewis. Summer is in full swing. Jason, everyone keeps talking about how much you paid them for their trade-ins.
It's true, Trish. We are paying top dollar for trades. And when I say top dollar, I mean top dollar. When you combine that with the 0% that's available on new cars, the rebates and discounts on new cars, it's going to only equal one thing, and that's happy customers.
Trade in and trade up during the Make This the Summer event.
Come in today, folks, and join the Jason Lewis Automotive family.
120 Auto Lane in Sparta, right across from the Walmart, and online anytime at jasonlewisautomotive.com. See dealer for full details.
92.1 The Ticket.
And shouldn't take long. Warriors got on the board first. 5:44 to go in the second period. It is Pinion connecting with Purvis on a 10-yard pass play. 2-point conversion was good, and it is 8-0. Warren County would come back with 1:19 to go in the half on a 22-yard pass play from Van Buren to Latina. It was a thing of beauty. Good yards after the catch by Latina. The point after attempt was blocked, and 8-6 was our score then. It's our score now. Warren County with only 3 first downs in the first half. The Warriors with 5. Warren County has turned the ball over twice on interceptions. The Warriors have turned it over once on a fumble. I've got no penalties for, well, there is one penalty. It was a big one on that 2-point try.
Yes.
So 1 penalty for 5 yards. And then for the Warriors, 4 penalties for 25 yards. So a pretty clean first half penalty-wise.
It really was. I don't have the stats in. We're kind of having some difficulty getting them up here, but I can almost guarantee we probably need one of us to have much more than 100 yards offense on either team. Wasn't a lot going on in that first quarter, just a lot of good defense. But Van Buren was already with 1 touchdown pass and 2 interceptions, big time interceptions, especially to set up the White County touchdown down here. But we'll see what we can do at halftime, make some adjustments, and figure out how to stop number 3. Right so far, we've talked about what a good runner he is, and he's very elusive.
Yeah. Well, Warren County is toward the end of the half. They started getting receivers open, and he was getting Van Buren was getting a little more time to throw. So things starting to look up. White County will get the ball first.
golf simulator feels true to the game. Play with the stunning visual detail on more than 150 courses, both real-world and fictional. Challenge your friends to golf skills suited for beginners and pros, or get in some practice swings. Rain or shine, give them a call at 931-773-7529. Anytime is tea time.
92.1 The Ticket.
Come on in and see how good it feels.
You'll always be treated right when you arrive at Ed Rogers Chevrolet Buick with the new Chevrolet and Buick vehicles, plus a great selection of quality used vehicles. At Ed Rogers Chevrolet Buick, there's also an outstanding service department, proud to be family-owned for over 50 years.
Come on in and see how good it feels.
Get that great feeling of saving money today at Ed Rogers Chevrolet Buick in Sparta and EdRogersChevy.net.
Mudbum's Family Sports Grill is now offering a meat and three for only $10, Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday is meatloaf, Tuesday ham, Wednesday fried pork chops, Thursday turkey and dressing, and Friday catfish. Mudbum's Family Sports Grill is located in the Northgate Shopping Center. Give them a call at 931-507-2867 or just come to the place to be just winging it.
92.1 The Ticket.
The difference has been a 2-point conversion for White County. Warren County was going to go for 2, got penalized, went for 1, and it got blocked. So Warren County down by 2 as we get ready to start the third quarter here in just a few minutes. Looking at the schedule, got Lebanon next week on the road. Hope as many of you as can will make the trip. We'll have the broadcast here at 92.1 The Ticket. Then we're back home September the 8th against Mount Juliet, and another home game September 15th against Gallatin. Haven't played Gallatin in quite a while. Second half of the season will be mostly on the road. Cookeville on the road September 22nd. Green Hill on the road September 29th. And Tullahoma on the road October 6th, I believe. And we'll have a bye week in there somewhere. Wilson Central will be a homecoming and senior night. October 6th, I believe. We'll be at Father Ryan to close out the regular season October 27th. So at least we're not traveling to Memphis this year, but we are going to Nashville.
Going to Nashville, Father Ryan, in our senior year. So it's going to be an interesting schedule there, especially Gallatin. I remember as a kid watching Gallatin come rolling in here.
Yeah.
Looked like the little Green Bay Packers with the yellow and the green, the G on the helmets. And
they still do.
So that's going to hit. Our schedule only gets tougher from here on out for certain. So
it does.
Not a lot of highlights there at the first half. We didn't. Our app machine that we're working tonight is for stats is not working. The one we used last week was free and worked great. The one this week got to pay for is not working at all. Go figure, right?
Yeah.
PJ Truex got 3 rushes for 13 yards. Unfortunately, everybody else is at 0 or minus. Passing wise, we got 56 yards passing. So as I kind of figured, we got probably less than 60 yards or 50 yards for the whole offense for the first half. We're just stuck in the mud. And you got to get something going here.
Got to make a stop first thing in the second half because White County will get the ball first. White County Warriors making their appearance out on the field after halftime. We'll take a break, come back for the second half in just a moment. Your halftime score, White County 8, Warren County 6. Back in a moment. We'll take a break, come back for the second half in just a moment. Your halftime score, White County 8, Warren County 6. Back in a moment.
Hello, Rhonda Walker here with Citizens Tri-County Bank. If you have mortgage needs and are looking for someone who will work hard for you, please stop by and see me. We offer conventional as well as all types of government loans, VA, FHA, and rural development. And if your work hours make it hard to visit us in person, we have a mobile app we can share with you so you can apply anytime, even nights or on the weekend. Just give us a call and we'll promptly make our mobile app available to you. We are a community bank that cares about personal relationships and we want to get to know you, whether we do it in person or online. Member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
Death too often comes as an unwelcomed and unexpected visitor, taking our loved ones without notice and without concern. In the surreal moments of grief after a loved one is lost, it's not the best time to make important decisions like final arrangements. Give Heise Incorporated a call and make an appointment to discuss your final wishes. It's one of the most caring and loving things you can do for your family. Heise Incorporated, serving McMinnville and the surrounding areas since 1925. We serve because we care.
92.1 The Ticket.
No more sorting meds, waiting in line, or chasing down refills. Graves Family Pharmacy is now offering Pack My Meds, an easy way to take your daily medication. Here's how it works. We work directly with your doctors to save you time and frustration. We monitor and sort all of your prescriptions and supplements by date and time. Organize them into pouch packages so you can pick them up with no wait. No more requests for refills and no more sorting. The best part, we offer this service at no extra cost to our patients. We do it all for you at Graves Family Pharmacy. Call us at 473-6418. Our goal with Pack My Meds is to simplify your life.
Citizens Tri-County Bank is proud to support Warren County Pioneer Athletics. These sports build character, integrity, and goodwill, all traits vital to success. It's the same mentality in which we do banking. Since 1972, Citizens Tri-County Bank has been serving customers across this region with the highest customer service standards. Stop by any of our 4 locations in McMinnville and Warren County and experience a different kind of banking atmosphere. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank you'll ever need. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
92.1 The Ticket.
Charge so I can return the 10 missed calls from my mother. I depend on the electricity from my co-op to power my life and keep me connected every single day. Learn more about the power of your co-op membership at togetherwesave.com.
Call Caney Fork Electric at 473-3116.
Trisha here with Jason Lewis. Summer is in full swing. Jason, everyone keeps talking about how much you paid them for their trade-ins.
It's true, Trish. We are paying top dollar for trades. And when I say top dollar, I mean top dollar. When you combine that with the 0% that's available on new cars, the rebates and discounts on new cars, it's going to only equal one thing, and that's happy customers.
Trade in and trade up during the Make This the Summer event.
Come in today, folks, and join the Jason Lewis Automotive family.
120 Auto Lane in Sparta, right across from the Walmart, and online anytime at jasonlewisautomotive.com. See dealer for full details.
92.1 The Ticket.
Would like to add one more thing. Ben Lomond Fiber and Ben Lomond Home. Our national leading speed price offering on a synchronous gig with a top-of-the-line Wi-Fi 6 router, an app to manage your family's experience, and in-depth customer support for just $2 a day. Bring out the best in your home's Wi-Fi experience with Ben Lomond Fiber and Ben Lomond Home. For more information, contact your local BLC office or go to benlomondconnect.com.
Want to know how you can earn $1 credit every month? Change your billing preference to emailed bill or e-bill. You can start adding to your piggy bank $1 each month just for choosing e-bill with MES. And by the way, e-bill has other advantages. You get to see your bill sooner, as soon as it's produced. No need to wait on the mail. You get to view your bill from your email on your computer or on your smartphone. Use the MES Power app to change your preference from paper to e-bill and earn $1 a month. Who says $1 doesn't buy much? Shining the light on your future since 1939.
92.1 The Ticket.
Pioneers 8-6 as we get ready to start the third quarter. Great football atmosphere here tonight. As we mentioned, it is a packed house. Warrior fans have filled their side. And it's an overflow crowd. They're sitting all around the hillside.
Great atmosphere. I'm going to knock on wood, but so far Warren County hadn't had any cramps, so I hope we don't jinx that. But I think they've done a good job so far taking care of their body this week.
Van Buren is going to be kicking off. We saw Duggan come up limping from a punt earlier in the game. I wonder if that's been bothering him.
And we watched Van Buren warming up on the side here into the net. That's
back deep is Camplin. He will kick it deep. It'll be taken by an up man, however, at the 19, out to the 20, 30. Still on his feet. Going to the far side, still on his feet. Finally banged out of bounds, close to midfield.
I believe that was Van Buren, the one that tackled him.
Good special team blocking by White County. That was Demarius Dowell.
Oh, okay.
They'll mark him at the 48, 1st and 10 Warriors. Just underway in the second half. White County coming with 3 receivers right, 1 left. Pinion will keep it up the middle. Gets a burst of speed, knocks down 1 tackler, and he'll have the first down as he moves it past the 40 to the 39.
He was shot out of that backfield, wasn't he?
He was. That's a first down for the Warriors. They'll mark him just shy of the 40. Three receivers right, 1 left. Pinion in the shotgun. He takes the snap. Going to keep it again. He'll be dragged down at the 40, at the 34. They'll mark him at the 35.
Well, center of the defense is opening up right there. That's just a zone read for him.
2nd and 5 for the Warriors. Ball at the Pioneer 35. Again, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Going to keep it again up the middle. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. He's going to score.
3 straight plays. Same play.
Pinion takes it 35 yards for the touchdown.
Oh, he's fast.
He is. They may just let him take over this game. Well, that didn't take long. Now they'll go for 2. Maybe not. Looks like they'll get the kicker in. That is Simpson. Snap is down. The kick is no good.
That was fast.
It was.
1:30 seconds.
10:27 to go in the 3rd period. It's White County 14, Warren County 6. Back in a moment.
That was fast.
It was.
1:30 seconds.
10:27 to go in the 3rd period. It's White County 14, Warren County 6. Back in a moment.
No more sorting meds, waiting in line, or chasing down refills. Graves Family Pharmacy is now offering Pack My Meds, an easy way to take your daily medication. Here's how it works. We work directly with your doctors to save you time and frustration. We monitor and sort all of your prescriptions and supplements by date and time. Organize them into pouch packages so you can pick them up with no wait. No more requests for refills and no more sorting. The best part, we offer this service at no extra cost to our patients. We do it all for you at Graves Family Pharmacy. Call us at 473-6418. Our goal with Pack My Meds is to simplify your life.
At Heis Incorporated, we make planning final arrangements simple and easy. And if you change your mind, no problem. You can make changes to your plans at any time. Everyone wants their life to be remembered in a unique and memorable way. At Heis Incorporated, we'll explain the many different options available so you can make well thought out, informed decisions that are completely emotion-free. Heis Incorporated, serving McMinnville and the surrounding areas since 1925. We serve because we care.
92.1, The Ticket.
By Pioneer. Warren County kicks it off.
Oh, wow.
At the 31.
Taken at the 13.
Got lucky there.
20. Looking for running room. 25-30.
That was Gage Harris coming out with a loose ball. Looked like that had a chance to go somewhere, but then he coughed it up. And Harris able to jump on it.
Thank goodness.
First and 10 Pioneers at their own 31. Warren County now trailing 14-6. Van Buren under center, wide outs left and right. Warren County moving from your right to your left. Van Buren hands it off. And maybe a yard. That's Harris.
He stopped in the hole, and that linebacker come by and just cleaned it up.
That was Harris, the ball carrier. He'll get 2. That is second down 8. Warriors lead it 14-6. Just underway in the second half. Wide outs left and right. Van Buren under center. Van Buren pitches to the tailback. Trying to get outside, 35, and falls forward to about the 37, maybe the 38.
Shoestring tackle there, wasn't it?
That was Harris again. Well, they'll only give him the 36 and a half. So it'll be 3rd and 5 from the 36. One receiver near side. Van Buren under center. Van Buren, play action, back to throw, pass, got a man out there. It is incomplete. Intended for Latina, but it was just out of his reach. He had his men beat.
Yes, he did.
The receivers are getting open.
Yeah, that was a good play right there, man. They just a little bit more touch on it.
4th and 5. And Warren County punts. It'll be done by Van Buren. We could see a quick kick.
Quick kick here.
3 receivers right for the Pioneers. He's going to kick it. Takes a good Warren County roll. No Warriors even close to it. And it'll be down back at the 17.
That was a good job right there. Good kick.
So the Pioneer defense called upon to make a stop here. As they trail 14-6. So far, we haven't seen a lot of cramping down here. Not really as many as we saw last week. Of course, it's the 3rd quarter, so
see how the game goes.
Yeah. 3 receivers left, 1 right for the Warriors. Pinion takes the snap. He's going to keep it. Getting some running room. Pinion at the 30. And past the 35 to about the 36. It's
a 4th straight play.
He does a great job following his blockers.
Oh, he does.
Being very patient. First and 10 Warriors. And early movement by the receiver on the near side, Stevenson.
Sometimes that's all you need to derail the drive, hopefully.
They'll put the ball back to the 32. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Warriors from their own 32. Getting down to the 8-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Warriors lead it 14-6. Warriors came out in the 3rd quarter, drove it right down the field. Didn't take them long to score, about a minute and a half. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Pinion going to keep it again. He loses a tackler, now on his way to the 40, 45, and upended at the 48. Looks like he'll have another first down.
He is so hard to bring down.
Yeah, it's looking like Warren County's going to get it. Can't seem to bring him down. Luber making the tackle for the Pioneers. First and 10 Warriors at their own 48.
He must have Teflon on his jersey or something.
Yeah.
He just...
So again, the Warriors just marching it down the field, mainly behind the running of Trip Pinion. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Pinion back to throw. He's going long, and he'll be overthrowing it.
He got an arm stronger than his receiver's leg.
Got a flag on the play. Holding against White County. So that'll move them back. They'll put the ball down at the White County 38. And it will be first and 20. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Pinion takes the snap, keeps it. Up the middle he goes. Turns it outside. It's a foot race. And Pinion is on his way. 1 man to beat. Pinion scores.
Wow. He's just so elusive in the hole. I mean, he's just so quick on his breaks and his cuts.
That is a 68-yard run by Pinion. With 6:42 to go in the 3rd period. Now we'll have the point after, or the 2-point conversion. Looks like it's going to be going for 1. Simpson in to attempt. Pinion is a holder. Snap is down. The kick is good. Timeout on the field. 6:42 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's White County 21, Warren County 6. Back in a moment. Is good. Timeout on the field. 6:42 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's White County 21, Warren County 6. Back in a moment.
Hi, I'm Tommy Foster, owner of Foster & Foster Realty and Auction Company. We understand that buying or selling a home is more than just a transaction. It is a life-changing experience. That's why our team of seasoned real estate professionals are dedicated to providing exceptional, personalized service. We take great pride in the relationships we build and always work relentlessly on the client's behalf to help them achieve their real estate goals. Let us be your real estate go-to. Give us a call at 473-6010, Foster & Foster.
Why did you open up Newt's Barbecue in Rock Island?
I wanted to share some old-time recipes that came from my family and other people around here that's been in business a long time.
And what makes your barbecue so good?
Well, it goes back about 30 years ago with Pope Taylor taught me to barbecue. Been barbecuing ever since.
What are your hours of operation?
Right now, we're running every day except Tuesday, 11 to 7. If you're running late and call me, I'll wait on you. So that I'm not a restaurant. I'm a kitchen away from my home.
92.1, The Ticket.
Before the game, he's very elusive, very shifty in his running, being able to cut quick, and just got great speed.
And so far in the 2nd half, the Pioneers haven't had an answer for it.
So far in the 2nd half, nobody's carried the ball but him.
Yeah. He'll fake it to the running back, but he always keeps it. Warriors have to hope that he stays healthy. If he ever gets hurt, the Warriors could be in trouble.
Maybe he can get a cramp here in just a minute. We don't want him hurt. Maybe he can just get a cramp and go down.
He is awfully fast. He just turned on the Jets. That a hydration timeout, I think, for both teams. Again, it's, as you know, it's very humid tonight.
Well, I'd like a big shout out for Coach Turner, too, for two reasons. Look down on the sideline. He's got a huge air conditioner down there with the tent and all the benches. So he's really trying to keep air flowing for his players. And two, he's give us fans up here, brought us some box fans and wrote radio on them so nobody will steal it.
Taking care of us.
So huge shout out to Coach Turner.
Warren County getting ready to kick off.
Warren County Athletics, thank you to the detention at the elementary.
Pioneers needing a spark of some kind. Here's the kickoff. It'll be taken at the 18, out to the 20, 25, hit at the 30, and that's as far as he's going to go. And I think we have a Pioneer shaking up. That is Harris, Gage Harris. He's helped to his feet. He'll limp off. Warren County will have it 1st and 10 at their own 30. Now trailing 21-6.
Yeah, we've got to get something put together here.
Pioneers at the 30-yard line.
Pioneers line it up. Two receivers right side. Van Buren back in the shotgun. Van Buren takes the snap, drops back, getting pressure. Having to run, he's in trouble, he'll go down, back at the 28.
That's just a speed rush around the end. Defensive end just beat our guy around the end and just chased him all the way down.
Loss of, they'll say a loss of 1. He'll be 2nd and 11. Warren County coming with two receivers right and two left. Van Buren in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back. Pass to the far side is knocked away, almost intercepted by Darvin Richmond. He was playing that one perfectly.
He really was.
Kind of a long pass across the field for Van Buren. And that could have been a pick 6.
Broken up by number 1 for the Warriors, Darvin Richmond.
It's going to be 3rd and 11 from the 29.
Got a new quarterback in, Brady Swallows.
Sophomore. Swallows rolling right. Pass is incomplete. He trapped it. That was intended for Connor Williams. A little low. You wonder if Van Buren, well, he's down there on the sideline. He's not being attended to.
No, he come walking off the field like he was, I think he just got pulled out from that series and just said, I don't think coach was really happy with that last pass over there.
Penalty on the Pioneers. Penalty is
4th down.
4th and 11. Warren County was penalized. Hoagland coming in to punt. He was our punter the last couple of years. He's been playing mainly receiver this year, but now he's back to punt.
Swallows, that had been his first official pass as a Pioneer varsity player, but just a little short, but good zip on it.
Snap is there. The punt is away by Hoagland. Wobbly kick is going to be fielded by Simpson. He's to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, to the 35, and finally taken down at the 33. It will be good field position for the Warriors.
Just didn't have any outside contain on that edge out there.
So White County getting the ball again in good field position. They lead 21-8 to a 6 rather.
Brings up 10 Warriors.
in the second half, it has been the Trip Pinion show for the Warriors. Three receivers right, one left. Sims in the backfield. Pinion fakes the handoff. Got to keep it again up the middle. He'll get past the 30 down to the 27.
Man, he just, every play's been him.
Yeah. And the Pioneers know it, and there's so far nothing they can do about it. Second down, 5. Three receivers right, one left. Pinion. This time he hands it off to Sims. 30, 25, 20. Just inside the 20. It'll be a first down for the Warriors.
Our defense was confused. They gave it to somebody else.
Yeah. Not supposed to hand it off. Three receivers left, one right. All right, first and 10 Warriors from the 20. This is going to be a keeper for Pinion. He's going to take it to the end zone.
Wow, almost slipped right there at the line and just up and gone.
Pinion with his third running touchdown.
Warriors got a player down across the field cramping.
4:15 to go in the third, and the Warriors have taken over this game. Or Pinion has taken over.
Pinion has taken over the game. He's getting some good blocking up front, and they're just really.
Bobby Newby used to say you can't let one player beat you.
Well, they are tonight.
Then he'd put Jeff Womack in.
Yes, he did.
I remember him saying that, and you know, sometimes every once in a while you get that elite player who you just can't do anything with.
Well, they had that, what is it, Dowd last year?
Yeah, Dowd last year. Warren County held him in check pretty well, but then Pinion, you had him to deal with too. Got a timeout, and we'll keep it right here as the extra point is pending. 4:15 to go in the third period, and the Warriors now lead 27-6. Still attending to the players shaken up.
I think Pinion's going to have close to 150 yards rushing just in the third quarter.
He's just been unstoppable.
Well, it's pride factor now. Warren County's got to find out some way. They're probably out of this game now, but they need to find some way to stop him, have a little pride, and try to get something going here.
Gamblin was the player shaken up. Now Simpson in to attempt the extra point. Snap is down. The kick is good. There's timeout on the field. 4:15 to go in the third quarter. And your score, White County 28, Warren County 6. Back in a moment. There's timeout on the field. 4:15 to go in the third quarter. And your score, White County 28, Warren County 6. Back in a moment.
During these times we live in, where new vehicle inventory is extremely low, here at Ed Rogers Valley Ford, ordering a new vehicle is a breeze. Ed Rogers Valley Ford is continuing to provide the best customer service from our fully trained new vehicle sales staff. Also, one of the largest pre-owned vehicle selections in the Upper Cumberland area, with over 100 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. And don't forget, Ed Rogers Valley Ford will buy your car even if you don't buy theirs. Ed Rogers Valley Ford, Highway 111 across from the Walmart in Sparta, or visit us at edrogersvalleyford.com.
Home is where the heart is. It's also where your valuables, your vehicle, and your family is. So it's safe to say, if it's at home, you probably want to protect it. Luckily, no matter where your home is or the things that matter the most, Farm Bureau Insurance is never far away. Your local agent, Kevin Roten, is just up the road. Located at 6282 Manchester Highway, that's the light at Bridgestone, Farm Bureau Insurance has you covered for auto, home, and life insurance. For a free quote and great customer service, stop by the Farm Bureau office in Morrison today or call 668-7075, because at the end of the day, we treat people right, and that's why we're Tennessee's insurance company.
92.1 The Ticket.
Warren County with no answer for Trip Pinion here in the second half.
Boy, none. I think he's given the ball once.
Yep. This will be taken by an up man at the 25 to the 30. And finally taken down at the 38. That was Harris, Gage Harris on the return. And so the Pioneers will have the ball first and 10 at their own 38.
So Van Buren's coming back in at quarterback. As of right now, Trip Penion's got 215 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns.
Wow. Warren County comes with 2 receivers left. Now, wideouts left and right. Back to throw, Van Buren. He's going to tuck it and run. He's to the 40 and take it down at the 44.
Good hard run right there. He ducked his head and went in.
A gain of 6. So positive yardage on first down. It's going to be 2nd and 4. .344 to go in the third period. White County leading 28-6. The Pioneers come with 3 receivers, right, 1 left. Van Buren in the shotgun, and early movement by a receiver, and that'll put us back 5 yards.
Yeah, they always say no excuse for receiver. You're not listening to anything. You're watching the ball.
And he couldn't have hit that if he wanted to.
No,
he was already in the secondary. When he turned around and said, what happened? So 2nd down 9 from the Pioneer 39. Three receivers right, 1 left. Van Buren in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back. Throwing, it is going to be caught. 45 to the 50 and into Warrior territory at the 48. I think the defender misread the pass. Got there a little early. I thought it looked like that might be knocked away.
Yeah,
I was caught.
I was watching that defensive end. He got around our tackle out there real easy. He almost went low on Van Buren.
That was Robledo making the catch. And that is a First National Bank first down for the Pioneers. Three receivers right, 1 left. 1st and 10 from the Sparta 48. Van Buren drops back to throw. Now rolling to the near side. Wants to throw. Going long down the sideline. It is going to be incomplete.
Wow, no flags.
Latina wanting a flag. Won't get it.
I actually thought he may have got there a little soon, the defensive back.
Yeah, he was pretty well covered. But Latina had him beat by about a step.
If we can ever get this connection worked out, Latina and Van Buren, that's going to be a pretty good combo.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 from the Sparta 48. Sparta leads it 28-6. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Van Van Buren rolling left. Throwing over the middle. It is incomplete.
That was a good play by the defensive back there.
Yeah, Robledo looked like had it for a moment. Couldn't hang on to it. We got a Warrior cramping. So a cramping timeout. We'll be right back. So a cramping timeout. We'll be right back.
Are you thinking about buying your first home, or maybe downsizing, or upgrading from your current home? Is it just time for a change? Paul Holder Realty and Auction Company can answer all your questions about buying or selling. Paul Holder Realty and Auction Company is a family-owned business that's been serving Middle Tennessee since 1955. Stop by their office today at 108 East Main Street in McMinnville, or give them a call at 931-473-7321 to get the area's hardest working real estate company working for you. Firm license number 33.
Want to know how you can earn $1 credit every month? Change your billing preference to emailed bill or e-bill. You can start adding to your piggy bank $1 each month just for choosing e-bill with MES. And by the way, e-bill has other advantages. You get to see your bill sooner, as soon as it's produced. No need to wait on the mail. You get to view your bill from your email on your computer or on your smartphone. Use the MES Power app to change your preference from paper to e-bill and earn $1 a month. Who says a dollar doesn't buy much? Shining the light on your future since 1939.
92.1, The Ticket.
2:41 to go in the third period. The Pioneers come with three receivers right, one left. Van Buren back in the shotgun. He takes the snap, rolling right, getting pressure, throws over the middle. It is complete. No,
he dropped it. Wide open. Now that was a drop.
Well, Pioneers just can't get anything going tonight. It's going to be fourth down. I think the Pioneers are going to have to go for it.
Brings up a fourth down for the Pioneers.
Fourth and 10 from the 48. Three receivers left, one right. Van Buren back to throw. Here comes pressure. He's rolling to the right side. Now throws. It is going to be caught at the 40, but he'll be short of the first down.
Van Buren running for his life.
He is. So a couple of drops on that possession. And White County gets it back. 2:24 to go, third quarter, 28-6 Sparta.
It's been a long third quarter.
Yeah. I think the Sparta team's going to win a lot of ball games this year. Unless they can come up against a defense that can
stop
keep that quarterback in check. Three receivers right, one left. Pinion is going to hand it off up the middle. He'll move it out to midfield. That is Dowell, JoJo Dowell. They got a couple of Dowells on the team this year. He moves the ball out to the 49. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Three receivers to the right, one left. Pinion, quick pass to the near side is going to be caught. Past midfield, gets it inside the 45 to the 44.
Just good blocking out here on that play.
That was Gamblin making the catch. They'll give him the 42. Another first down for the Warriors. 3 receivers left and 1 right. 1st and 10 Warriors. Pinion hands it off. And this time, nowhere to go.
Yeah, that ball was almost dropped.
JoJo Dowell with no place to go. He may lose a yard. Back to the 43. 2nd and 11. Three receivers left and 1 right. Pinion in the shotgun. Pinion is going to keep it. He'll be wrestled down inside the 40 at the 39. That'll bring up 3rd down.
I think Xander finally got him a hand on the jersey as he went by and hung on.
It will be 3rd and 7 from the Warren County 39. They're going to let the clock run out. That'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. At the end of 3, your score, White County 28, Warren County 6. Back in a moment. That'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. At the end of 3, your score, White County 28, Warren County 6. Back in a moment.
Mud Bum's Family Sports Grill is now offering a meat and 3 for only $10. Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday is meatloaf, Tuesday ham, Wednesday fried pork chops, Thursday turkey and dressing, and Friday catfish. Mud Bum's Family Sports Grill is located in the Northgate Shopping Center. Give them a call at 931-507-2867 or just come to the place to be just winging it.
Getting a loan can sometimes be confusing and intimidating. You may have questions before you make the decision to borrow money. If you need help with a car, home, or personal loan, I'd be glad to talk it over with you. Come by and see me, Meredith Woodley, or any of our lending team. At Security Federal Savings Bank, we look forward to helping you find the answers you need to feel at ease with your next purchase. That's Security Federal Savings Bank, the friendliest bank in town. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
92.1, The Ticket.
He's been what we thought he was coming in the game tonight.
Yeah. He's only a junior, I believe.
We'll talk to our stat guru down there, Jeff Simmons, and see what Warren County stats were actually in the 3rd. Probably if we got more than 25 yards, I'd be surprised.
3rd and 7 for the Warriors from the Warren County 39. Two receivers right, 2 left. Pinion in the shotgun. Drops back. Being chased. He's got speed. Hit at the 40, and he'll go down at that point.
Well, we had a chance to crunch him right then.
So not much of a gain, maybe half a yard. Well, not that. It's going to be 4th and 8. So let's see if the Warriors go for it. I suspect they will. Fourth and 8, Warriors going for it. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Pinion in the shotgun. Maybe trying a hard count. Now Pinion moves under center. Trying a hard count. Warren County not budging, and that's going to be a delay of game.
Well, good. Defense held strong there and stopped them.
So it would appear they're going to get their punter in the game. That is Demarius Dowell back to punt. Dowell takes the snap, and it is away. High kick. And caught on the fair catch at around the 13. So the Pioneers hold on defense. They'll have the ball. They mark it to 14.
He caught the ball that time.
Yeah. Well, we're in the fourth period. Warren County trailing 28-6 to White County. 10:55 to go. White County fans over across the way are loving it. They have filled up their seating area over there. First and 10, Warren County from their own 14. Two receivers left. Warren County now moving from your left to your right. Inside handoff.
Well, that's not going anywhere.
That is not going to go anywhere. Robledo is going to be hit for no gain. Got a Warrior down. Another injury timeout. It's 28-6 Sparta. Back in a moment.
Barbecue has got you covered. Treat your guests with Hickory Smoked Barbecue made from scratch sides and desserts. Collins River Barbecue has perfect and private upstairs venue ready for any occasion. You can have business events, graduations, meetings, parties, and even baby showers conveniently located in historic downtown McMinnville. Need somewhere for your guests to stay? Collins River also has a short-term rentals. Collins River thrives to make your event delicious, memorable, and stress-free. Give them a call 507-3663 or check out their website at collinsriverbbq.com.
Did you know that Reddick Brown Ford is also a pre-owned superstore that guarantees freshly serviced, low mileage, and price to sell? Reddick Brown Ford has over $2 million in prime pre-owned inventory. If they don't have what you're looking for, no worries, they can find it at Reddick Brown Ford, located on Manchester Highway. They have brand new Shelbys, Broncos, Raptors, and Mustangs. Check out all the inventory and more at ReddickBrownFord.com or call 668-2177. That's Reddick Brown Ford, where they know it takes hard work, dedication, and heart to succeed.
92.1 The Ticket.
It's still about 87 degrees, feel like, so it's still muggy.
That is A.J. Hunt.
It's number 44.
Yeah.
He has played in our backfield more than our running backs have tonight. He has been a terror on the defensive line.
So he's being helped off the field. See several Warriors cramp up. I haven't seen any Pioneers tonight, I don't think.
Sure, that's been a point of emphasis this week.
Second and 12, Pioneers.
Well, also 2 on the play. It's going to be second down 12 from the 12-yard line.
He's getting slowly off the field.
Slowly. Now we're ready to go. Warren County with only 4 first downs tonight. They come with 2 receivers right. Van Buren in the shotgun. Van Buren drops back. Going long down the sideline. Incomplete. He overthrew it. Intended for Latina.
I think he threw him out of bounds anyway, so they really weren't going to.
Gonna bring up 3rd and long. Third and long from the Warren County 12. 10:16 to go in the game. White County leading 28-6. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Warren County late getting a player on. Now 2 receivers right, 2 left. Rolling left is Van Buren, going to throw it out of the end zone. Got a man open, makes the catch, short of the first down at the 21.
Well, I don't know how you got that done.
Van Buren was about to be sandwiched in the end zone, able to get that ball away, but it's going to be about 4 yards shy of the first down. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, we're going for it.
They're going to go for it.
And I know you don't have much choice, but on this end, that's right there. It's going to be tough.
Might try a hard count. Van Buren under center. He's trying a hard count. White County's not jumping. Warren County will take a timeout. 9:20 to go in the game. 28-6 Sparta. Back in a moment. Yeah, White County's not jumping. Warren County will take a timeout. 9:20 to go in the game. 28-6 Sparta. Back in a moment.
Home is where the heart is. It's also where your valuables, your vehicle, and your family is. So it's safe to say, if it's at home, you probably want to protect it. Luckily, no matter where your home is or the things that matter the most, Farm Bureau Insurance is never far away. Your local agent, Kevin Roten, is just up the road. Located at 6282 Manchester Highway, that's the light at Bridgestone, Farm Bureau Insurance has you covered for auto, home, and life insurance. For a free quote and great customer service, stop by the Farm Bureau office in Morrison today. Call 668-7075, because at the end of the day, we treat people right, and that's why we're Tennessee's insurance company.
During these times we live in, where new vehicle inventory is extremely low, here at Ed Rogers Valley Ford, ordering a new vehicle is a breeze. Ed Rogers Valley Ford is continuing to provide the best customer service from our fully trained new vehicle sales staff. Also, one of the largest pre-owned vehicle selections in the Upper Cumberland area, with over 100 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. And don't forget, Ed Rogers Valley Ford will buy your car even if you don't buy theirs. Ed Rogers Valley Ford, Highway 111 across from the Walmart in Sparta, or visit us at edrogersvalleyford.com.
92.1.
Standing at the 7-yard line. Snap is there. The punt is away. High wobbly kick. And caught on a fair catch.
It's a dangerous catch.
That is Simpson making the catch. Yeah, you're kind of hoping he might bobble that one.
Yeah, come flying in like that.
But the Warriors will have good field position at the Warren County 45. Not a bad punt by Hoagland. Pinion still in the game. Warriors lead it 28-6, 9:12 to go. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Pinion takes the snap. He's going to keep it. Turns it outside. He eludes the tackler and then runs out of bounds. They'll mark him out at the Warren County 38. That'll bring up 2nd down, 2nd and 3.
The legend in the booth right here.
Oh, absolutely.
Won 11 games one year, middle school. Coach Watson, love you, man.
2nd and 3 for the Warriors at the Pioneer 38. Pinion hands it off this time. Trying the far side. Warren County stringing it out. He's still able to, I think, maybe pick up the first down. Let's see. I think he stepped out.
Yeah.
About a yard short.
It almost looked like he got it from here, but
that was Sims on the carry. 3rd and 1. Three receivers left, 1 right. Pinion taking the snap. He's going to keep it. Pinion will have the first down and more. Still on his feet. Pinion turns it inside. He'll be taken down inside the 15.
Just to be able to stop and start as quick as he does reminds you of like a Barry Sanders or something. Just so quick.
He can stop on a dime. First down for the Warriors. They're threatening again. To the 1st and 10 Warriors from the Pioneer 14. You got to think that Pioneer defense is tired. Three receivers left and one right. Wish Pinion would get tired.
Yeah. He's built the clock now.
Yeah. Pinion going to keep it. Turns it to the right side. He loses the tackler, and he will take it to the end zone.
Wow.
He just left Warren County tacklers standing while he zigzagged into the end zone.
He left a Warren County tackler just grappling for dirt right there. Just
Pinion with a 14-yard run. That is his 4th touchdown run tonight. It comes with 7:43 to go in the game. Simpson in to attempt the extra point. Bad snap, but he's able to put it through the uprights. $7:43 to go in the game, and it's White County 35, Warren County 6. Back in a moment.
Get ready for the kickoff.
7:43 to go in the game, and it's White County 35, Warren County 6. Back in a moment.
Tricia here with Jason Lewis. Summer is in full swing. Jason, everyone keeps talking about how much you paid them for their trade-ins.
It's true, Trish. We are paying top dollar for trades. And when I say top dollar, I mean top dollar. When you combine that with the 0% that's available on new cars, the rebates and discounts on new cars, it's going to only equal one thing, and that's happy customers.
Trade in and trade up during the Make This the Summer event.
Come in today, folks, and join the Jason Lewis Automotive family.
120 Auto Lane in Sparta, right across from the Walmart, and online anytime at jasonlewisautomotive.com. See dealer for full details.
Need a fun place for the whole family? Look no further. Check out Detention at the Elementary is your family entertainment center fun for the whole family. You can grab a bite on the all-you-can-eat salad bar or check out their menu and hit the arcade, eat, play, repeat. It's that simple. Whether it's a birthday party, special events, or a night out, there's fun to be had for all ages. Give them a call today at 931-773-7529.
92.1 The Ticket.
Pioneers just haven't been able to get much going offensively tonight. And defensively, they just haven't had an answer for Trip Pinion. Pinion with 4 touchdowns in the second half. Here's the kick, line drive kick. Taken at the 20. 25-30. Out past the 35, close to the 40. So let's see if Warren County can get anything going on this possession.
So far, Trip Pinion, 262 yards, 4 touchdowns. That is more than Dow had last year.
He is having a career night. Brady Swallows will come in at quarterback.
Well, that last touchdown run, our defenders were just on their heels.
They were gassed.
Yeah.
You know, they were gassed. They just kind of reaching. Well, Swallows, the sophomore, now in a quarterback. He'll be under center, tight formation. Backs in the offset I formation. Handoff goes to the tailback. Not much there.
Nothing.
Nothing there, actually.
I think Swallows had a little jitters. He almost bobbled that ball.
Yeah, he bobbled it. Got a Pioneer down. So Pioneer shaken up. That was Harris on the carry. Entry timeout. We'll be right back. Carry. Entry timeout. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Alex Nath at Champion Chevrolet GMC of McMinnville. I want to personally invite you to our sizzling summer clearance sale. We've got the country's hottest small SUVs like the Chevy Trax and Trailblazer, and they start about $22,000. Or you can save up to $8,000 on the Silverado or Sierra. I'm Alex Nath.
And I'm Amanda Nath.
We put the family in family-owned business.
And our family will save your family a lot of money.
Champion of McMinnville, 1600 Sparta Street or championchevy.com.
Coffee Bank and Trust can help you find the right financing option for any purchase with fixed rates and terms up to 7 years on new cars and 10 years on boats and RVs. We are your local banking solution. Coffee Bank and Trust, a division of Coffee County Bank. Subject to credit approval, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
92.1, The Ticket.
From their own 36. Brady Swallows, the sophomore quarterback.
Number 12, Brady Swallows.
Two receivers left. Swallows back in the shotgun. Swallows takes the snap, rolling left, now throwing. It is complete at the 45-yard line. Nice throw.
Good throw, good tackle by White County. I'm glad that ball carrier hung onto the ball, you know. There's going to be a flag on that. Yeah, it's a flag on that. They're going to get that for a high hit, I think. Let's see right here.
Flag down at the 45.
Yeah, he hit helmet to helmet.
Yep, personal foul against the Warriors. That is unbelievable.
Number 9 for our ball carrier. 16.
There's Logan Cowens, the receiver. 1st and 10 Pioneers. First National Bank first down. Swallows rolling near side, throws incomplete, pass a little bit high.
Got a pretty good arm too.
He does.
Baseball player. So good to see the baseball players in football. And
yep. Got to be 2nd down and 10 from the Warrior 40. Well, it's good that Swallows is getting some work in game situations.
Absolutely.
Swallows under center. Sends a man in motion. Rolling to the near side. Pass is going to be complete. 35 to the 30 and out of bounds. Cowens making the catch. Close to another first down. They'll mark him just short. Now they're going to give him a first down. First National Bank first down for the Pioneers.
It's been a while since we've had one, Liam.
Yeah. So the ball will be at the Warrior 30. 2 receivers left. Swallow sends a man in motion. Back to throw. Pass incomplete. Just had to throw that one away. He was getting pressured.
Quickly.
.547 left to play in the game. Warriors lead it 35-6. Wide out to the near side. Swallows under center. Swallows being chased out of the pocket. He's going to run with it. And Swallows will pick up the first down. At least it looks like it from here.
Yeah, good job. He just had a lot of green grass in front of him. Yeah. He just kept trucking.
We'll see where they mark him out of bounds. He may be a little short. He'll mark him a yard short.
Oh, wow.
2nd and 1.
3rd and 1. Pioneers.
Or 3rd and 1. Swallows under center. Wide out to the near side. Sends a man in motion. Swallows hands it off up the middle to the 15-yard line. That is the First National Bank first down.
Swallows hands off to number 16, Christopher Robledo. Robledo charges forward for a first down. Pioneers.
We're saying that is Christopher Robledo.
First down.
But we got 2 16s on the roster. Whatever is a First National Bank first down, Pioneers at the 15. Quick pass to the near side is going to be caught. Nice shoestring catch, and he'll go down at the 11. That was Jackson Patterson making the catch.
Swallows pass is complete to number 23, Jackson Patterson.
2nd down. 2nd down 6 from the White County 11. Swallows under center. Swallows rolling left, in trouble, and he will go down. Ball came out.
Helmet come out. Ball came out.
Warren County apparently recovered the fumble. And Swallows didn't have a chance. Well, Van Buren will come back in. Swallows' helmet came off, so he's got to sit out for one play.
Look, his head didn't come off with that thing.
3rd and 11 from the 16. 3:41 to go in the 4th quarter. Pioneers trail 35-6. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Man goes in motion. Rolling right is Van Buren, looking in trouble, and he throws it away.
That's going to be
and it will be grounded.
Got a flag on the other side over there,
play. Flag over there. So let's see what the calls are going to be. Got 2 flags on the play. Both against Warren County. One of them is illegal motion. The other is grounding.
Spot foul and lost it down.
Yep. Warren County will go for it. Swallows back in at quarterback. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Swallows back to throw. Pass over the middle, incomplete.
Almost picked off there, but
yeah,
receiver wasn't looking.
And so the ball will go over. Let's see if we'll have a new quarterback for the Warriors. I think we will.
With 3:19 left to go in the game, you would think.
Yeah, Wyatt Dills, I think, will be the quarterback. Our White County roster is so small, even with my glasses, I'm having trouble reading the names.
When you get old, you're supposed to take a picture with your phone and then zoom in on it.
Hey, that's a good idea.
It's an old person hack.
Yeah, I've done it before. Dilts. Actually, he's not the quarterback. Tucker Pinion. Another Pinion. Pinion takes the snap. He hands it off to Sims. Sims is going to be wrapped up and dropped for no gain. Getting down to the 3-minute mark in the fourth quarter. County leading 35-6. Warriors will make it 2-0. County falls to 1-1.
The big test next week too.
Yeah, I go on the road to Lebanon. The Blue Devils.
They always seem to have athletes down there.
They'll have a good crowd down there too. Wideouts left and right. Tucker Pinion, the quarterback. Pinion takes the snap. Gonna hand it off to Sims. Up the middle, not much there. He'll move it to the 35. It'll be second down 6.
Montgomery County shuttling a lot of young players trying to get some.
Yeah. Ball to 34. 3rd and 7. 2 minutes to play in the game. This one belongs to the Warriors.
That quarterback looks small, don't it?
Yeah. Two receivers right. Tucker Pinion. He took too much time. Delay a game. 9 penalties for 65 yards against the Warriors. Pinion takes the snap. Hands it off to Sims up the middle. He's got running room. Sims past the 50. He may take it all the way. It's a foot race. He'll be pushed out of bounds deep in Warren County territory inside the 20. Clock running with 1:16 to go.
Finally stopped, but still.
Yeah. Well, let's see if White County will take the foot off the gas or try to let the younger guys tack on a touchdown.
They're in victory formation.
I think they are. Well, maybe not. Yeah, he's going to take a knee. So the Warriors take a knee. The clock will wind down under a minute. Big win tonight for the Warriors. Still have bragging rights for the next year. This team's going to win a lot of ball games.
Yeah, they really are, especially on the legs of Pinion. He's just he's extreme.
He's an amazing player.
Just the way he stops and cuts. And
yeah. And he will take a knee again. Clock running, 34 seconds to go. And he will,
I think he barely got that underneath the 40-second clock.
He won't have to snap it again. And so White County gets out of here with a big win tonight over the Pioneers. What looked like it's going to be a close one at halftime, and White County just took over the second half and never looked back. Your final score, the White County Warriors 35, the Warren County Pioneers 6. We'll come back to Nunley Stadium in just a moment. Your final score, the White County Warriors 35, the Warren County Pioneers 6. We'll come back to Nunley Stadium in just a moment.
While traditional newspaper obituaries are not going away anytime soon, the quickest way to get Heis Incorporated's most current obituary information is to visit our website at heisfuneralhome.com. Our webpage also allows us to share information about the services we provide, and it contains some pre-planning information to help you begin the process of making final arrangements in advance for you and your loved ones. Heis Incorporated, serving McMinnville and the surrounding areas since 1925. We serve because we care.
Are you thinking about buying your first home, or maybe downsizing, or upgrading from your current home? Is it just time for a change? Paul Holder Realty and Auction Company can answer all your questions about buying or selling. Paul Holder Realty and Auction Company is a family-owned business that's been serving Middle Tennessee since 1955. Stop by their office today at 108 East Main Street in McMinnville, or give them a call at 931-473-7321 to get the area's hardest working real estate company working for you. Firm license number 33.
92.1 The Ticket.
Paid for by Cameron Sexton for State Representative Mark Elmore, Treasurer.
This is State Representative Tennessee House Speaker Cameron Sexton. Over the last decade, with new leadership, our economy has thrived. It is simple. Focus on the people, not the government. So we cut your taxes by $2.1 billion, reduce red tape, and make government work for you. And as a result, we have seen unprecedented growth and over 492,000 new jobs. I'm Cameron Sexton. People before politics, more than a slogan, it is my promise.
No more sorting meds, waiting in line, or chasing down refills. Graves Family Pharmacy is now offering Pack My Meds, an easy way to take your daily medication. Here's how it works. We work directly with your doctors to save you time and frustration. We monitor and sort all of your prescriptions and supplements by date and time. Organize them into pouch packages so you can pick them up with no wait. No more requests for refills and no more sorting. The best part, we offer this service at no extra cost to our patients. We do it all for you at Graves Family Pharmacy. Call us at 473-6418. Our goal with Pack My Meds is to simplify your life.
Oh, why won't this work?
Don't lose your cool. Call Black's Heating and Air for a preseason check-in service on your central air conditioning system. It can increase the life and dependability of your unit while reducing the chances of a very sticky situation.
Unbelievable!
Get that air conditioner checked now.
This is Benny Black.
And this is Seth Black with Black's Heating and Air.
Call today, 931-668-0785.
Benny's slogan at Black's Heating and Air is, once you've had Black, you won't go back.
Mention this ad and you can get a discount.
Tired of waiting on that IT company to finally get to your issue? Sick of having someone or yourself having to wear the IT hat? Well, in the words of Uncle Joey, cut it out. Ben Lomond Connect's managed IT team is here. From security awareness training, firewall installation and management, antivirus and malware protection updates, to disaster recovery, cloud backup, and much more, you can let the BLC managed IT crew carry the load for a single project or every day. So cut it out and replace it with BLC's managed IT. For more, go to BenLomonConnect.com. Some exclusions may apply.
92.1 The Ticket.
Come on in and see how good it feels.
You'll always be treated right when you arrive at Ed Rogers Chevrolet Buick with the new Chevrolet and Buick vehicles, plus a great selection of quality used vehicles. At Ed Rogers Chevrolet Buick, there's also an outstanding service department, proud to be family-owned for over 50 years.
Come on in and see how good it feels.
Get that great feeling of saving money today at Ed Rogers Chevrolet Buick in Sparta and EdRogersChevy.net.
Hi, I'm Tommy Foster, owner of Foster & Foster Realty and Auction Company. We understand that buying or selling a home is more than just a transaction. It is a life-changing experience. That's why our team of seasoned real estate professionals are dedicated to providing exceptional, personalized service. We take great pride in the relationships we build and always work relentlessly on the client's behalf to help them achieve their real estate goals. Let us be your real estate go-to. Give us a call at 473-6010, Foster & Foster.
My life is always on, every single day, and the electricity my co-op provides is more essential to it than ever before. It allows me to shop online while I'm watching TV and keeps my mobile phone charged so I can return the 10 missed calls from my mother. I depend on the electricity from my co-op to power my life and keep me connected every single day. Learn more about the power of your co-op membership at togetherwesave.com.
Call Caney Fork Electric at 473-3116.
Paid for by Cameron Sexton for State Representative Mark Elmore, Treasurer.
This is State Representative Tennessee House Speaker Cameron Sexton. Over the last decade, with new leadership, our economy has thrived. It is simple. Focus on the people, not the government. So we cut your taxes by $2.1 billion, reduce red tape, and make government work for you. And as a result, we have seen unprecedented growth and over 492,000 new jobs. I'm Cameron Sexton. People before politics, more than a slogan, it is my promise.
92.1 The Ticket.
Warriors got on the board first, 5:44 to go in the second period. Pinion connects with Purvis on a 10-yard pass play. 2-point conversion was good, and it's 8-0. Warren County would come back with 1:19 to go in the second period. 22-yard pass play from Van Buren to Latina. The point after attempt was blocked, and it's 8-6. That was our halftime score. Then White County gets the opening kickoff in the second half. With 10:27 to go in the third, it's a 35-yard touchdown run by Trip Pinion. The kick was no good, and it's 14-6. With 6:42 to go in the third, Pinion takes off on a 68-yard touchdown run. The point after attempt by Simpson was good, and it's 21-6. The Warriors score again in the third period with 4:15 to go. Pinion again with a 20-yard run. The kick by Simpson makes it 28-6. And with 7:43 to go in the fourth, Pinion scores his fourth running touchdown of the evening. A 14-yard run kicked by Simpson makes it 35-6. And that is our final. Some other numbers: Pioneers with 7 first downs, 11 for the Warriors. Warren County with 2 turnovers, 2 interceptions. White County losing 1 fumble. Penalty yardage, I got Warren County, this is very unofficial. Warren County 3 penalties for 20 yards. White County 9 penalties for 65 yards.
We're talking about some lopsided stats tonight. White County ended up with 364 yards total offense. Of that, the quarterback had 262 yards with 4 touchdowns. He's just a one-man show tonight. Warren County ended up with 126 yards total offense. We just couldn't get anything going tonight. Really, and our leading rusher tonight was P.J. Truex with 13 yards. We couldn't do anything tonight. So offensively, last week we got to feeling really good about ourselves with the cab, but we run into a buzzsaw tonight. And it only gets harder from here on out.
Yeah.
So we got to find something with the offense, find something with the offensive line to get some protection. I know Coach Slatton is going to do his best to get them coached up. And, but it's the kids, they just got to take a little pride factor and actually try to want to get a little bit better.
Yeah, we start the region season next week as we go to Lebanon to take on the Lebanon Blue Devils. Remember when they were in the old District 7 long time ago?
Long time ago.
Played them every year. And they beat us. They've beaten us the last 2 years. So Warren County on the road to Lebanon. Nice stadium over there. Nice school.
Brand new high school there a couple years ago. And
yeah. So and as my old buddy Troy Jones used to say, a lot of good eating places there. So, we will be there next Friday night with a broadcast here at 92.1 The Ticket. We hope to see you there. For Jeff Lee, I'm Jay Walker. Good night, everybody. To see you there. For Jeff Lee, I'm Jay Walker. Good night, everybody.
Hello, Rhonda Walker here with Citizens Tri-County Bank. If you have mortgage needs and are looking